Hey, friend, and thank you for your question. Welcome back to the Food Shed. So, a lot of people asked about the setup in here. I'm going to use your question to answer all of theirs. I appreciate your sacrifice. So, the cages I have here from Wynola Ranch, I have one that's 5-tier and one that's 6-tier. Good cages. I picked them up off of Marketplace and Craigslist because I didn't want to pay Wynola Ranch's prices for them. I picked them up for several $100s cheaper off of the local marketplaces. So I encourage people to go look there first, and then if you can't find them there, then get a hold of Wynola Ranch or whomever's cages you want. They're nice. They do have the rollout for the eggs so that they come up to the front. And they do have the poop tray down here. They've got a metal poop tray, slides out. I can dump it right into my wheelbarrow and then take the wheelbarrow out to the compost pile, put some pine chips back in there so that it keeps the smell and the moisture down, and then put it back in and rock and roll. Pretty clean setup. I do like it a lot. The original feed trays that came with it are right there. They kind of ran along the bottom here of the cage. I could put about 6 hours worth of food in there before my quail would kick their face around and throw it all over the floor. And I didn't want to come out here every 6 hours, and I didn't like having waste. So I went through several other versions of feeder, and I ended up on this one from Thieving Otter Farms. It's a J feeder, and it's their no waste or low waste J feeder for quail. Works really, really well. Holds about 4 days worth of food. 3 to 4 days worth of food, so I can go away for a weekend. I don't have to worry about them running out of food. And it's adjustable in height, so wherever I hang these hooks on the cage on the inside, that's how I set the height. And so when they're young, I set them down a little bit lower so they can reach the food. As they get older, I move it up, and as I move it up, it reduces their ability to shake their head and throw food everywhere, and it seems to work out well for me. So that's the feeders. Let's see, the waters are also... Can you stop? We get it. The waters are also from Thieving Otter Farms. They go up when they are empty, and they... Hi. Thank you. They go up when they're empty, and then the water forces them down. They're spring loaded, and they seem to work really, really well. So they feed off of this white 5-gallon bucket up here, and that through these tubes, and that works out. I like it because if there's a problem with one of them and it's up because it's not getting water for some reason, it's really easy to see and troubleshoot. It's on the outside, so that's also easy to see and troubleshoot. Food is also on the outside, so they're not getting poop in there. They're not getting poop in there. Cleaning and fixing and stuff is a lot easier when you're not digging around in the cage to do that. When I first got these, this little black, see right there, that little black, yeah, they like to peck the fingers when you get close. Knob there, that is the nut and bolt kind of setup that holds that thing on the cage. I didn't put them on right away when I got them. I had them in the house for a while. The nuts and bolts got separated and kind of all over, and I ended up missing a few of them when I went to install them. I reached out to Thieving Otter and said, hey, this is completely on me. Let me know what you need to send me a couple sets of these nuts and bolts. And they said, just give us your address. So really good company. They sent me what I needed, and I was able to get back in and get these all installed, and really happy with them so far. Let's see. So the brooders here are my own build. They're the 0 to 2 week old brooder has 1/4 inch hardware cloth on the bottom, and then the 2 to 4 week old brooders have 1/2 inch hardware cloth on the bottom. I get the birds on wire as soon as possible just to help their feet develop and help them get used to that, because they're going to be on wire once they hit the 4 week mark and go into the grow out cages. Let's see, we talked about that. The fan up there, somebody asked about that. I picked it up off of Amazon. It's nothing special. There's some louvers that open up on the outside of it when I turn it on. I do go up there about once a month with a broom and clean it out pretty good. If I'm being lazy, I bring my battery-powered blower up there and I blow it out. It does make a huge mess in here, but it works really well. So there's that option. Let's see. The plastic bins I have down here that have all the food bags in them and stuff, I had the food bags kind of sitting on, oh, there you go. That one is still sitting on top of it. Those I picked up off of Amazon as well. They seem to do a good job of keeping the food off the floor and out of any dampness that might be on the floor from one of the various things leaking or, fill in the blank. So that works out well for me, and everything is good. Here they are. So here's the hook. Fish that off of there. we'll do this one. So these are the hooks that hold the J feeders in, and really you can put that the door here, slide it in here. Bad one. You can slide it in here and hook on the kind of the second bar down. Let's see if we can get, and then it sits low, right? You can see how much lower this one is than that one. And so that's what I mean by adjusting the height. You can move it up. I have it on this bar. I can move it to this bar, or I can move it to the top rung, and it will all just, it moves it up so that they can't shake their head and do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I hope this answers all your questions for everyone. If you need more clarification on anything, want to know how I did something, please feel free to drop that in the comments. And again, thank you for your question. Thank you for your sacrifice, and everybody have a great day.